Howdy folks, Luke Simons with you, back to the Basics 101. Today I'm going to show you something. My brother is redoing his original homestead, and it's going to be for sale here soon in Dickinson, North Dakota. And he was talking to me about painting and how annoying it is to do some painting. Now, it is annoying to paint if you don't have your painting stuff all organized and together and good quality painting stuff. This is a small apartment that we have, and let's see here, I'm just going to go like this now. And I just redid this whole project, and basically I'm going to show you the tool bucket I used to paint this project. Now, you know, FAT, F-A-T, File, Act, Toss, File, Act, Toss. If your stuff isn't organized, you're always frustrated. I've done this. I'm an expert on it, and I've been frustrated, and it's not fruitful. I'm going to show you something that's really worked good for me to keep all my painting stuff together. And I was just showing my brother this evening. This isn't all of my stuff, but this is what I have in town, and this is what I'd like to show you. So, folks, what are we looking at here? Well, this is a 5-gallon bucket, and this 5-gallon bucket has got pretty much all of my painting stuff in it. And I'd like to show you a couple of my magic tricks that I have in. Oh, and by the way, yeah, that is my phone number. Feel free to give me a call if you need something. So what do we have today? I'll show you what I have. I kind of like this, I think they call this Pretty brand. And these here, that brand right there, these here are an amazing roller. This is just your regular standard roller, and I'm going to show you a magic trick today. If you're using these magic rollers, you're not really, I mean, for some projects, they're great. But honestly, you want to get the commercial roller, and I'll show you what that is. Now, this roller here is probably that round normally. If you get the heavy, and you don't want the flimsy ones, because the flimsy ones are going to make you lose the Holy Spirit. That's just how it's going to be. You want to get the heavy-duty construction one where you can really press on this, and you're going to get some paint on. Also, you want to get it to where this will screw on to this magic thing that I'll show you in a little bit. This is a tool that every person needs to have in their painting bucket. And like I said, you got to have a painting bucket or some kind of big toolbox that you can just keep it all organized. Otherwise, you're going to be running around trying to find your tools, and you're not going to be able to find them, and you're going to be frustrated. When I need to get to a project, looks like I might be helping my brother do this project with him. I grab this bucket, honestly, it's just stuck right in my tools. I grab it and I go. That simple. This is so nice because I'll show you. If you're painting up on top here, you just hold that right there and run your brush right across the very top. This is they make these in several different brands. This is a brand new one. I don't know if I've even used that one before. I have another one in Laquansett that's good to go. If you're this particular apartment, I think I have like 17 gallons of paint in there. So these are 5-gallon buckets. This one here, you can see it's quite large. And yeah, that's how I mix my paint. Hook it onto a drill and go. Now, if I'm in a gallon paint, I will use this guy right here. This is what I'll use. These are two very awesome tools for a gallon paint, for 5-gallon bucket paint. I use this one right here. Both great tools. And I have several different kinds of rollers. This here works so slick for doing corners and things of that nature. I use that quite often, actually. I just love it. Or if I'm on a dirty floor or a dusty floor, or your tarp is laid on the floor and it's kind of dusty and gross, and you don't want your paintbrush to get on the very bottom, you just set that right there. Clean. Clean. These are nice. These usually come free. That's for your paint can, to pry your paint can open. Kind of cool. Also, if you have long screwdrivers, just cut a hole in the bottom of your bucket, and your long screwdrivers will lay in flat instead of way up here, and they always want to fall out then. Secret weapon. Definitely a secret weapon. I was showing my brother this today. I think I have 3 of these. Now, this is really awesome because when you're cleaning your brush, when you're cleaning your roller out, this just comes down your roller, doing this all one hand here, and you're holding this, of course, and you have your roller brush on here, and you just come in here and just right into your tray, and just you see the simplicity of that, I guess. Bottle cap opener, a couple wrenches on there that are for your painting stuff, and a little nail puller. But they have these in all different varieties, but you want to get one with the roller cleaner on it. That is a must. Okay, we're getting to the best part here. I always like having a chisel around, a few paintbrushes. This is actually for drywall work, but just something I picked up at Menards. Use it. Little sponge brushes. I always keep a 1-inch chisel around. My brushes, for some reason, aren't all in here, but this is just one of my brushes, I guess. I usually use that Pretty brand, but both of these are not. This was just a cute little brush that I picked up somewhere. These are for my small roller. This is a 3/4 inch roller. I think I have 3 of those left. Same thing here. I was painting some furniture not too long ago, and that was really a handy little tool. This brush roller was amazing. I always keep just a little whisk broom around. This is some cheapo, probably garage sale, auction sale tool, and just wonderful. You're cleaning a ledge or something and getting ready for painting. That's really helpful. I keep a brass cleaner. I really like this brand. I have several tools like this. I get them in Menards, and they're really slick, actually. But this is brass. I clean a lot of my stuff, you know, with that little water. Usually take stuff right off if it's dried. I always keep a utility knife in there. You're going to need one, etc. That pretty much closes that up. Now, this here is a cool trick. If your bucket loses this, just take a piece of pipe up. That makes a really good handle and really slick. So your wood, when you get one of these going, you're probably not going to use a lot of these anymore, but they're always still nice to have. These here will hold 17 Menards bags, and of course Menards bags are very, very strong. So 17 bags are in there. Why do I keep bags around? Well, when your roller is saturated with paint, I just put a Menards bag over the top, a little bit of frog tape on here, and you can just sit that right there overnight, even 2 days, come back to it with latex paint, take that off, and you are golden. You are golden. If it's going to be longer than that, throw it in your freezer and it'll be fine. That's what the bags are for. Also, you always have trash. I don't like trash around, so I'm always using those for small trash bags. Simple. Okay. That's the secret weapon I was going to show you right there. You're going to need a good scraper. Buy a good one. These are good scrapers. I love that scraper. It's a good scraper. This here, my brother was bragging about this. My wife, Alicia, she really likes these. And they are great for what they are. I personally don't use it much. I guess I did use this, but not much. Same concept is true. If you're painting up in here and you have something going on, you'll notice there's two wheels going on here. You dip that in paint, and you can paint all day long with that. Pretty slick little unit. My brother was really bragging that up. I showed him my method. He's like, oh, that's going to be nice. Which, what happened to me is I ended up, John the Angel, he came to our church, and we were just bought a brand new church. It was actually an old bar. And this is a scraper. I use that. A lot of times I use that on flooring, actually. But you'll get some paint or something on the floor. And if it's a concrete floor or something, you can just scrape it off with that. It's a big scrape blade. So anyways, John the Angel is a professional fisherman. He's a professional painter, excuse me. And as a professional painter, he showed me some major tricks when we were doing a huge project. Now, if you're doing your house with this bad boy, that's better than using a paintbrush. However, this is the tool you want. So you can see that that's quite a bit larger, and your roller fits right on there, okay? But these open up. All one-handed here.
One-handed. Let's see. Pop that up.
Now, you can see the roller size. See the roller size? A huge roller from here to here, which I don't have any in right now. I used them all up on my last project. And I'm not a professional painter, but on my rental properties and the home, we do some painting here and there. You can see this is a regular roller. This is a commercial roller. Seeing a difference? That's huge. That's like an 18-inch roller. This is a 12-inch roller, or maybe a 10-inch roller. This is your standard roller. Great, but not good. This, oh, I haven't even showed you the best part yet. This here is an amazing tool. It's a 2-foot, and it extends out to a 4-foot. Like that. See it? And this screws into the end of that. It also can screw on to the end of this. It also can screw on to the end of this. But when you put this onto this, with that huge roller, that will hold, if you put the heavy roller on, probably 1/3 of a gallon of paint on there. So that's one pass, and you don't have to come back. You can get to most, when you extend this out, check that out, folks. You don't even have to roll down to put in here, because this is I mean, you don't have to bend down at all. It's right there. And when you put that onto a wall, like so, look how much you're taking up. Yeah. I think this project was 17 gallons or 23 gallons. This one, I cannot remember now. No, it was actually more than that. It was like 27 gallons. And this, just boom, one time you're done. The ceilings, easy peasy. This here, yeah, it's dirty. So what you do is you buy the big garbage bags and slip this whole tray. This is not the standard tray. This is a big tray for the big 18-inch roller. Put your whole tray in the garbage bag. Pour 1/2 gallon of paint in. You're done. You don't have to clean this. I think I borrowed this to somebody, or maybe I did that. but these are 12 bucks, those trays, not real expensive. It's a throwaway tray, but you use a garbage bag and your time is money. Your garbage bag is money well spent. Throw that away. That is the magic trick right there. If you don't have one of these, even if you're just doing your house, do yourself a favor, spend the money. That's like a $35 part. This is probably a $35, $40 part right here. And you are going to want to kiss me every time you use it. Just not on the lips, hopefully. Keep a crowbar in there. If you're not using this yet, you're going to love this. This frog tape. This is the best tape I've come across so far. It comes in this nifty little deal. And I know what you're thinking. I use the blue tape. It's so much cheaper. Buy the frog tape, and then you'll know why I don't buy the blue tape anymore. Keep a couple sandstones in here. A couple SOS pads. And folks, that's what you're seeing right there. And look at this. Painting stuff. That's how simple it is. I just keep my painting stuff organized. And it makes things so very much nicer. Like you can't imagine. It's not good when you lose the Holy Ghost, the Holy Spirit, over stupid stuff. And most of the time, that's what it is. We're just not getting enough sleep. And we're not calculating things out very well. That's what the problem is. But anyways, folks, you're going to love this if you do this. And if you've been watching the channel very long at all, you know everything has a place and everything in its place. It just is a nice, I mean, literally, this stuff could be spread around in someone's basement, shop, in my case, Quonset. And all it is just junk. If you can't find it and you have to run to town to go get something because you can't find it, folks, it's junk. Just throw it away. Organize it. Now, this is one last thing I'd like to share with you. These are cheap. Handy paint pail. And that's a magnet. Your brush, literally, your brush, okay, it's the metal right here, right? It'll just slide right there. One-handed, fast video. And it stays out of the paint like this. You're working on a ladder. Everything is here. I can get all the corners up top, etc. And look at that. Your hand is just there. You're just easy peasy. Easy peasy. And I love that magnetic strip right there. It's awesome. You just pop it in. And that brush is there. Look at that. And that's not even all the way on because of the cardboard, you know. But it's just sweet. You'll love that little trick. Believe me, you will love that. And I just try to keep that in here somewhere. And folks, that's my painting stuff. All nice and organized. Ready to go to my next project, which is probably my brother's place. These little tricks, if you're a pro, please in the comments below, just put what you found that works. This is what works for me. And my wife is an excellent painter. And I know she always appreciated me keeping the painting stuff kind of organized, even though she used it the most. In fact, I had to replenish most of this because she just flat out wore a lot of it out, going to other people's places, bathrooms, and, whatever. So anyways, folks, this is how I do it. If you like these videos, please let us know in the comments below. Hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment. We really would appreciate it. Thank you, and may the Lord guide and keep you. Hopefully this video left you in a better understanding of how I do this anyways. And until next time, happy trails.